Well, India, for its income level, acknowledges that some of these nutritional indicators are weaker than it would like. And, that kind of frankness and focus on it, I think is very impressive. I would say India's more focused on its malnutrition opportunity than any other government. It's using the public feeding system, the midday meal system, to try and get fortified foods out. But it's still a huge opportunity. In fact, you know, some people have done estimates that come out with very large numbers. If kids were fully nourished, that their ability to learn would be better, and therefore their productivity, and therefore the economy would improve. So I would give India an A for focus on the problem, and I think it probably would rate itself maybe a B for the education, but with the real serious intent to do even better. And we're a partner that's through the research we fund, and great relationship with ICMR, working to help with that.
I'm sure India will work on improving its ranking from B to A the next few years. As a champion of Global South, what ideas from India can be replicated in other countries to solve the malnutrition problem?
Well, there's a lot of roles that India can play. It's the place where these new approaches, like the probiotic, where we have the trials going on, and of course ICMR is a very good partner in that. Also, the idea of getting the cost of the MMS down. It's the Indian private sector that is making investments in that. The cost of getting the anemia in one-time infusion down. It's the Indian private sector is making investments in that. And as we see the success of the interventions, that'll clearly indicate that in Africa, which has an even more challenging malnutrition problem than India does, what should be the priority in those countries. We're going to learn by the interventions in India, and the fact that we now know how to measure these things, the brain development. We can take blood and see which nutrients are missing, and so in the next 5 years, a lot is going to be learned in India that will inform these programs throughout the world. And that it's part of the beauty of the Gates Foundation is India's the country where we do the most. But if you take Africa as a whole, that's even bigger for us. No single country in Africa is as big as India, but the continent as a whole is actually, a gigantic priority for us because of the huge deficits there.